Welcome everyone to a very spooky episode, one with ghosts and monsters. Okay, you get the idea. It's that time of year again, and I thought I would have fun by making a short little video on Halloween and Half-Life. Half-Life has had mods for just about everything, including horror, with They Hunger being one of the earliest examples. There are many mods for Half-Life that are perfect for the spooky season, but today I'll be covering a mod called Swiss Cheese Halloween. Created by Swiss Cheese himself in 2002. Can I call him Mr. Cheese? The first and last time I played this mod was around 2002, so put away your flip phone, boot up Windows XP and chuck on some Linkin Park because we're going back. The mod starts off with you and your friend in a cozy little suburban town during the night of Halloween, and after your friend roasts you, it's time to go trick-or-treating, but not before finding some essential items first. Oh no, my friend is racist! Oh wait, it's just the ghost costume. You wander through the little town looking for the items that you need, while meeting the costume children, who strangely look like older men who have recently survived a catastrophic event in a secret research facility, and essentially you start breaking into strangers' homes. Wow, this looks quite liminal. I'd say unintentionally, as this was decades before the phenomena. I like how the limitations of the Gold Source engine creates the very minimal, but kind of warm, nostalgic feeling to this little town. Not even the dark, empty rooms make me feel uneasy. Ah, a ghost! Oh wait, it's just a member of the KKK. So after you find the essential items, you go to a very obvious haunted house, and find what I assume is the Bible or the Book of the Dead, just open in front of you. Peering into it spawns multiple Grim Reapers, who are after some souls. This chase was both hilarious and terrifying at the same time. After you mow down the Reapers and save the trick-or-treaters, you get sucked into a portal and end up in the woods, where you are greeted by jack-o'-lanterns and spooky ghosts. And this is where some of the novelty of this mod starts to wear off. You have to kill all the enemies to proceed to the next areas, but some of these enemies felt like bullet sponges, and your ammo is finite. The section with the 3 Gonarch Jackos in particular messed me up when I had no explosives left, and depleted all of my ammo to try and kill them, but to no avail. I had to restart the mod and put it on easy, in case it got harder after that. I did notice early on that I may have been playing the original iteration of this mod, as I noticed more items scattered around in some videos covering this mod, possibly playing an updated version. Once you get past the vampire, pumpkin heads, and ghost bastards, you end up in a cornfield with an ominous UFO in the background, while being raided by werewolves and scarecrows, who drop shotguns but thankfully don't use them, unless my game was bugged. Making it to the end of the maze takes you into the UFO itself. Inside the UFO, you wake up with what looks like a reference to Fire in the Sky, you know the scene I'm talking about. And after you enter the Xena and Random Surfer room, if he's a famous surfer, please let me know, you grab a Gauss gun and go to town on the aliens, who just, refuse to die. Thinking I was maybe doing something wrong, I had to check the video again, which is something I don't like doing when playing mods or games, but my patience was wearing thin already by this point. In the video, I noticed the aliens dying in one shot. Bullshit. But I had come too far to download the updated version and start again, so I escaped out of the UFO and landed in even creepier woods. From here, you are greeted by more ghosts, who thankfully you can just run past, and are also greeted by these hilariously terrifying weeping angel-looking statues. Why does that face look familiar? Wait, is that Kirsten Dunst? A quick Google search, however, informed me that this mod well predates the first appearance of weeping angels in Doctor Who. So I guess these are some kind of gargoyle-ish statues. Look, I'm not going to look too deep into it. Once you escape the woods, you come across a very Hansel and Gretel-esque looking house, and you are greeted by very sus sounds. After you figure out how to enter the main room, you are greeted by witches, complete with a giant cauldron. Wait, is that Tyra Banks? Wait, moaning witches, giant cauldron?
Sex cauldron? I thought they closed that place down.
After you rig the giant bag of concoctions over the cauldron, and figure out that you have to throw grenades to push it off, you explode your way out of the house and end up buried alive. When you escape, you reach even creepier woods, filled with Kirsten Dunsts, werewolves, and bats. This section was rather unremarkable. It just felt like filler to link into the next section, which was more interesting. When you exit a small cave, you come across a castle, which, I have to admit, I quite like the design of. Even if the enemy encounters were quite basic, I have to say this is probably the best looking part of the mod, outside of the town in the intro. Once you navigate your way to the top of the castle, you are greeted by 4 angry vampires, where fighting them is futile, so you have to fight them with their weakness: the sun and religion. I actually thought this part of the mod was pretty clever and quite well made, but sadly, this is probably the last part of the mod that I enjoyed. From here on, you arrive at the River Styx, and must cross it for what feels like an eternity. Still longer than the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, am I right? Once you reach the end, you find a Goonies-inspired skull statue, and take the lift all the way down. Or sometimes clip through it and get stuck and die. Ugh, gotta reload the Styx part again. Wait, you could swim and not die? Was this in the book? Finally, we reached the last part of the mod. Hell. And you can tell it's hell because it's littered with platforms. I swear this makes Zen feel like a dream. Wait, what if this is intentional? What if the modder was doing commentary on the state of first-person shooters, and video games in general? Traversing through hell, fighting literal demons who stand in your way, who drop ammo for you to keep going, but to what end? Is it triumph? Is it futility?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Or maybe this mod is just moldy cheese. When I reached the last portal, I'm not sure if it's because I had low health or whatever, but every time I traversed down to the bottom, I would die. Every single time. Looking one last time at the video, by the way, thank you Bollocks, I love your channel. I saw that not only did I really download the wrong version, but I was at the end, so I thought, nah, I ain't done yet. I committed a cardinal sin by putting in God mode, just to see this damn mod to the end. I took it off once I landed. After you destroy the lava flow things or whatever the hell these are, the final gate opens and you are teleported onto a beach, with a lovely sunset and the beach babe from the poster, ending the mod in paradise. Yeah, the sunset reminds me of an ending to another mod I played, which I much preferred. So, that's the end of the mod. A bit of cheesy fun if you will, but would I recommend this mod to everyone? Maybe? I feel like there were some fun and interesting ideas in this mod, especially the trick-or-treating town, or the vampire castle. But it also had some tedious combat sections, and some rather uninspired and simple areas. But look, I'm not going to go hard on the mod that was made for fun, and where the person who made it was probably a teenager. Heck, they were probably the same age as I was in 2002, still in high school. If you do want to check this out, I very much recommend the latest version, with extra health and ammo, and tweaks to improve the overall experience. Otherwise, there are plenty of spooky mods for Half-Life, and of course for games like Doom. I very highly recommend myhouse.wad for Doom 2. I wonder if I should cover that in another video. So, there you have it.
Excuse me.
Halloween is not that big in Australia, unfortunately. I mean, it's during our spring for one, and for the longest time, Australia did not want to be too Americanized, even though Halloween has its roots in Europe. I did go trick-or-treating a couple of times with my bro when we were kids, and nowadays as an adult, it's an excuse to catch up with your friends, dress up, and get absolutely pissed. So on that note, happy Halloween everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to check out my other videos, especially those covering Half-Life mods. This was a fun, quick little video, but I do want to continue covering larger topics in future. If you like this video, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video.